Mercury has gone direct, but what does that mean for us moving forward? Now, this retrograde was particularly hard for the fire signs and the earth signs, and I'll share why in just a minute. Mercury is known as the planet of communication, but really what's going on with him is how we transcribe our realities into our environment. Anything that you perceive is decoded through your Mercury sign. So when it goes retrograde, our sense of direction, perspective, and communication goes haywire because all of a sudden we don't know what we're really looking at. Now, this retrograde took place in Aries, which is our sense of self, our sense of motivation, our sense of free will. Basically, how are we acting? Are we okay with what makes us rev up? Now, this retrograde ended up going back into Pisces, which brought up the subconscious, the underlying reason, what's underneath the things that we get motivated by. So a lot of us have been thinking back to trauma points, things that have brought us to where we are today, awareness to how we make decisions and what fears we're really trying to not see or hide or conceal. So we're getting into the deeper reasons on why you do what you do. So another thing to consider with this retrograde is that Mercury was working too closely with Venus. And so a lot of this came out in our partnerships, finances, and how we value ourselves and each other, and really our personal priorities. So the true end goal of this Mercury retrograde is going to come out when Venus goes direct. And that's going to be on April 12th, where we merge both worlds together. What is motivating me and what do I value? What are the priorities I want to set in place? In a perfect world, after April 12th, you will have a clear point of view of why you're doing things, what's the most important things to focus on, and who will you share that with? So that's something for you to consider. Fire signs, you would have had a hard time with this because you're already up and going. You don't like to be slowed down. And when something does make you pause, you get agitated and frustrated. Earth signs, you don't like to move. You want your environment to be set in stone. And sometimes that's not realistic. Those are not how the laws of the universe operate. So this retrograde got you to move a little bit. Air signs, a lot of you guys had other people do the work for you, which sometimes works in your favor. You're able to watch the pieces move and not necessarily get involved too much. So you were put in your favorite position, the observer. Now, water signs, you could have made a lot of oopsies. I think out of all the signs, water signs made more oopsies because you're kind of going by trial and error. What your mood dictates, it's what you do. So this retrograde would have brought awareness to you emotionally. How much am I letting my emotions control the things that I'm doing? So hopefully, water signs, you have got a system or a grip to help you work through really intense feelings, which is what causes the most turmoil in your lives. Let me know what you guys think about this retrograde. Did it show up for you in your life? Let me know in the comments below.